Hey Scrap Bosses, I'm back with another layout for Close to My Heart from the Cut Above layout kit. This is called Love Story. And what I'm doing is I'm working with the second layout. If you want to learn more about these kits, I do have a full unboxing. I'll make sure to post the link to those videos down below, but you can find that here on the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. What I'm doing is I'm using the second layout from this kit, and if you're not familiar with the Cut Above layout kits, what this is a kit that is pre-designed for you. So all you have to do is add your photos. It comes with some embellishments, some papers, as well as some photo placemats. Some of the kits have photo mounts. And all you have to do is just add your photo and use the embellishments that come with the kit. And then of course you can add embellishments if you want to create a beautiful, quick, and simple layout. I love Close to My Heart products. They're absolutely beautiful. And I love these kits. Okay, so what I'm doing is I have my photos all printed and I am mounting them using those photo guides there. And as you saw, I was placing those around the layout so I could determine where I want my photos on my layout. And that is a great part of this kit, is that it gives you these nice photo guides so that you can just place those around your layout to figure out where it is that you want your photos before you actually commit to adhering them down on your layout. So I'm trimming this down. I want just a little bit of a white border around my photos. And these photos are of my daughter and I, and this was right before the school year began for us. We're a homeschool family, and we started back in August, and we decided to do a last hurrah for summer before we started our school year. So she and I went to Main Event to play some games and to have lunch. And this is one of our most favorite things to do. As she gets older, she is really into arcade games. And so it's really fun to just load up the card with some tickets and just let her go to town. So we had a lot of fun on this day. So included in the kit are these beautiful scallops, as well as those little geometric tags. Not tags, I'm sorry, that would be tabs. And then you also get a set of die cuts that come with this kit as well. Again, you can look at the full unboxing for this kit here on the Victoria Marie YouTube channel, and I'll post the link down below in the description box. Now from the Love Story kit, I'm using those gray and white die cut butterflies, but I also want to add items from my stash to this layout. Now with these kits, they're very versatile, so you can use what's already included in the kit, and if that's all you want to use, that's fine. You're still going to make a beautiful layout. But in addition to the elements that are already included in the kit, you can include your own. So I have a wood veneer piece that says "Enjoy Life," and I want to say that's from We Are Memory Keepers. Then I have a yellow butterfly that works very well with this kit, and I'm going to pop that up on some foam squares. And that little butterfly, I think, is a Maggie Holmes chipboard piece. I'm almost certain. I can't remember, but I'm almost certain. So I'm going to layer that there at the top with that wood veneer piece. I want a little bit more texture on this layout. Then I have this little label. This was a sticker. No, I'm sorry. This is a die cut, and it says "Love It." So I'm going to place that down. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my photos down. Now, as you can see, the pattern paper is already pre-designed with that yellow banner there in the center bottom of the layout. And so I'm going to use that as an anchor for my two photos. Now, as you can see, this is a multi-photo layout. So what I did was I printed two photos 4x6, and then I printed another photo 3x4. So now I'm adding some foam tape because I want to give that bottom photo a little bit more dimension. I'm going to do that to that upper right-hand photo here as well. Add a little bit of score tape to the back of that so that would adhere nicely to my layout. And I'm just going to layer that on top of the other photo just slightly. Now, as I mentioned in the unboxing, included in the kit is a sketch, and the sketch has your measurements on it, as well as photo placement suggestions, title suggestions, where you want to position your title, that is, as well as your journaling. And you can follow that exactly the way that the sketch has it laid out, or you can switch it up a little bit, and I certainly did with this layout. And that is one of many benefits of using this type of product, because all of the hard work is done for you. All you have to do is just add your photos and the embellishments. You can follow the sketch exactly, or you can make it your own. It's very, very versatile. Now, as with the photo at the bottom, I am going to also add some foam adhesive to the top photo, just using some fun foam, adding some score tape because I feel that when I use it with the fun foam, it's going to hold a little bit more securely on my layout. So I'm getting that nice and positioned. Then here comes another scallop border as well as a tab. And to that tab, I'm going to add some sticker fonts here in just a second to put the date. So I turn that on its side so I can make sure that's positioned, because I do not have an eye for straight, and it probably really still isn't straight, but that's okay. It's on there. Next, I'm going to add some adhesive, foam adhesive, to the butterflies because I want them to have a bit of dimension to kind of stand up a little bit. There we go. I'm going to pop that one right there. Then another one there at the top. Now these butterflies do come with the kit. You get a perforated sheet of die cuts. That's it right there. I'm also going to grab another of these, I guess it's a border. I don't know what you'd call that. A little strip of this paper. And that is a die cut actually from that little die cut sheet. And I could use that for journaling. I could use that for other design elements. But I decided that I was going to mount this label that says happiness, and that comes from one of the sticker sheets from the kit. And then I thought I was going to use that die cut that says laughter from my stash, and I decided not to. So I'm going to mount that phrase happiness right there on top of my photo. Then from my stash, I grabbed some LE Studio stickers, and I added a tiny sticker there that says all in the details. Then I also added some enamel dots from my stash as well. I'm not quite sure who the manufacturer was of those particular enamel dots. They're just kind of sitting around, so I grabbed them to add yet another element of texture and dimension to my layout. So I popped one in the middle of all three of those butterflies. And here I am with my October Afternoon Mini Market sticker fonts, which I love, and I hoard them. But I'm going to use some of them to spell out August 2018. I couldn't remember the exact date, and I was too lazy to go look it up. So the month and the year is just fine. Next up, I'm going to work on my title, and I'm using some exclusive font from the Hip Kit Club kit. And I felt that these colors worked very well with the colors on the layout. However, there are some title fonts that are included in the kit, and I'll probably use that for another project. The color of those title fonts, and I think I may have shown you them earlier in the video, was a little bit too light of a pink for this layout for me. Now I felt that the layout needed something on the left-hand side, so using one of the extra pieces of paper from the kit, of the remaining pieces of paper, pattern paper from the kit, I cut a strip. And what I'm going to do, I think that strip's maybe about an inch or so. And so what I'm going to do is position that to the left-hand side because I needed yet something else to sort of anchor and complete the entire layout. And what that's doing is it's providing pink to the left-hand side because of course I have pink to the top right, and then pink there in the middle, and a little bit of pink to the bottom. I needed something else to the far left of that, so that strip of paper did that for me. I added my journaling where I talked about us going to Main Event to celebrate the end of summer and the start of our homeschool adventure, how we love going to Main Event and doing all the games are really fun, the zip line's fun, and then of course after earning a ton of points, we stopped at the gift shop where she could buy her cheap and happy toys and candy, and it was just a really fun time, just she and I hanging out. All right, so here is the finished layout. If you head on over to the Victoria Marie blog, I have some pictures of the layouts that I made using this kit. If you want more information about Close to My Heart and this kit specifically, make sure you head to the website. It is posted down in the description box below. And before you leave, do not forget to subscribe to the Victoria Marie YouTube channel. When you do, make sure you click the bell indicator. That way you'll be notified every time a new video posts here to this channel. Also, if you have not become a Victoria Marie patron, there is a link down below where you can learn more about the Victoria Marie Scrap Boss Patreon, where for a very small amount every month you get exclusive content, more Victoria Marie goodness. Now you go and be creative.